Hey, it's Jasmine. Welcome back to the garden. Today I am starting dahlias. In Southern California, our seasons start very early, so I am starting dahlias. Dahlias are typically a summer plant, but I think I can get them in the ground in April. So I'm going to start them in pots first for about 4 weeks in under grow lights, and then I am going to transplant them out. Why am I doing this? One, I'm just going to check for viability. I stored tubers for the very first time this season, so I'm not sure if I did a good job. So I'm going to check to see if one, are they even alive? And then two, on whether or not they are going to be strong plants. Because I'm so limited on space in the garden, I want the strongest plants in the garden first. So I'm going to do two varieties today. I'm doing Sweet Nathalie and Cornel Bronze. So we'll see how we do, and I'll show you the whole process. Okay, let me show you all the things that I am going to be using today. We're using these quarter pots, a Target dollar section paper tray, another one to hold soil. This is just regular potting mix. It's not like seed mix or anything. It's just regular, some water. Um, and these are my dahlias that I saved. I tried the whole vermiculite thing and that didn't hold up well. So I swapped over to just wrapping it in saran wrap, just because in our climate in Southern California, we're just so dry that they were starting to shrivel really fast. So I just like saran wrap them, and that way trapping in all of the moistures. Dahlias are kind of like potatoes, where they're just kind of like a lump, and so they dry out really fast if you just kind of like leave them. So you just gotta try to keep the moisture in. So what we are going to be doing today is starting these in these pots. So we are going to be putting a moist soil mix into the pot, and then just laying the tuber into the pot like this, with the crown kind of sticking out a little bit. That way we can kind of tell if it's going to produce anything or not. If there, I don't see an eye on this one, but maybe. An eye is usually a little kind of like swollen node right here, where a leaf shoot or a stem will start producing out of it. I don't really see one on this one, so I'm not sure if this one's going to be viable, but we're going to try anyways. This is kind of like a good way to kind of test and see like what you have in stock, whether or not it's going to produce anything. So you can do the same thing if you buy it from Home Depot or Lowe's. So let me show you how to do this, and then we can talk about it afterwards. So this one is a better example of a viable one. So if we can see here, this is a swollen eye that has started to produce. So at least I know that this has some kind of life in it. So hopefully once I put it into the pot, it's going to start shooting out better growth and green up. Then that way we can plant that into the garden. I'm kind of hoping the other one kind of works out too, because it's a bigger tuber. So when we are planting tubers, we are looking for one that's at least the size of like your finger. So this one is like pretty good. This one is, if you can see, it's starting to like shrivel a little bit. So this is what we're talking about, where we're a little too dry in California, so it starts to lose its moisture and starts to shrivel like this. So this might work, but we aren't sure. So we are gonna try it anyways. All right, so we have two of the Cornel Bronze and then two of the Sweet Nathalie, and this is the one that had the growth shoot coming out. So you can kind of see here that it's already starting to sprout. And hopefully once I put this under grow lights, it's going to turn lots of green, and we'll finally be able to see if I was successful in saving these tubers. All right, that is it for today. I'm going to be putting those dahlias into under my grow lights, and we're going to check back in them in about 2 to 3 weeks to see how many of them are producing anything, and then how many we are expected to put into the garden this season. If you like this video, please like and subscribe. Please check out the latest February garden tour if you haven't already seen that. We'll see you next time. Thank you.